What's up guys, Orange Pie here. So I've got a fun challenge today. What we're going to do is a poison challenge. The way this works is I'm going to start a new game as WES, and I'm going to get myself poisoned immediately by spawning in a poison snake. So basically right off the bat, day one, wake up, get poisoned, and the goal is to survive. Simple as that. Can I get an antidote in time before I die? This is kind of a response to a lot of people thinking that poison is broken. So I'm going to set out. I'm going to try this challenge and see if poison really is broken. If I survive, you know, I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to start a new game here. Shipwrecked character. So the character I'm choosing is WES. If you don't know, WES is the lowest starting health besides WX, but WX actually can't get poisoned. So he's got the lowest health, he does less damage, and he loses sanity faster than all the other characters. He's meant to be played as only as an expert character, so this is going to double the difficulty of this challenge. So let's jump into the game here. And the world is going to generate now. So like I said, this should be an interesting challenge to say the least. You know, a lot of people on the forums have been complaining about poison, but I'd like to try this and see how it goes. So I'm gonna use a console command. There is one added difficulty to this challenge, and that's that stink rays, which have a high drop percent on the gland. The stink rays actually only spawn on day 5, so I won't have that resource of the stink rays either on this challenge. Normally, if I get poisoned early in the game, I'll immediately go kill stink rays and get the gland, and then get the other crafting ingredients. So this is going to be almost triple hard because I'm WES, I'm poisoned on day 1, which nobody gets poisoned immediately. And then the third thing is there's no stink rays that I'll have to get an extra resource for poison. So here we go. The console command is cgive, or cspawn. We'll do cspawn snake underscore poison. So this is going to spawn in a snake. And as soon as I get poisoned, it's game on. Game on. Here we go. So I'm going to lose aggro on the snake real quick, because... and also, getting attacked actually lowered my health by 10, or about 10. So, starting health of 100, and poisoned, day 1, as WES. Here we go. So obviously I want to work fast, which is what I would do early game anyways. So I'm going to collect flint, I'm going to collect grass. These are all things. I'm going to drop the balloons for now. If I want to come back and get WES's balloons later, I can always do that, but for now it's just going to take up inventory space. Making balloons, I wouldn't say it's a perk, honestly. You lose sanity. You lose sanity every time you craft a balloon, so I really don't see the point in doing of the balloons. Not a great start. I don't have a whole lot of flint to work with, or twigs. Immediately gonna make a pickaxe. I don't have a problem with losing a few limpet rocks. As you know, limpets were nerfed in the recent patch, so they no longer have meat value. They only have a 0.5 value of fish. So limpets are less important nowadays. Also, I've never started a base on my home island, so really don't have a problem with destroying the limpet rocks. I do want the twigs, because twigs are going to be important for tools. Another thing I'm going to want are these palm leaves. I'll get some palm leaves and some wood. Poison, of course, is completely avoidable early game if you just chop palm trees. There's really no reason you should be poisoned early in the game. I am going to want butterflies, because butterflies are going to give me health. So one of my strategies, I think, is going to be killing butterflies. So to kill a butterfly, you have to hold F, and right as you get close to them, you gotta. It's of course every second is valuable right now, but holding F or holding Control and then pressing F will get your character to attack the butterflies. So that's important to know. And there's another one. I'm gonna wait for it to kind of land there. You can wait till the butterfly stops and then attack it, so that could be a strategy that you use. Got it. Okay, this is good. So yeah, health is going down very quickly. Very, very quickly right now. I think the machete may have a longer range. It's very important that I don't get attacked and hit by a snake right now, because that would lower my health, and I need all the health I can. So these butterflies are going to be really good. And if you didn't know, in the new update, you have to use the machete to cut open the coconuts. So you will see me doing that. And before I leave this island, I'm probably going to want to collect these flowers and eat them, which is also fine to do. Oh, no, no, no. Unfortunately, that snake... Well, luckily he didn't aggro me. This is a little bit worried. Alright. So I'm going to want all these vines. And I'm going to want all the bamboo as well. So we're going to make a raft. And we're going to... I really don't care for the log raft because it's so slow. And speed is of the essence. Or speed is of the essence? Is that the same? Gosh. It's a stressful challenge, no doubt. It seems daunting, of course. We will see. We will see how I do. But definitely want all these butterflies. I think butterflies are going to be a major advantage in doing this strategy, or doing this challenge. Come here, brothers. Alright. So let's go get on a raft and head out and look for the next island. I am cutting it close, of course, on daylight, but let's see, I've got 35 health. The way I'm going to search is by going with the waves. I'm going to basically just let the wave direction choose my fate here. I am going to want to pre-make a fire. In case you didn't know, if you click a fire and then right-click it and cancel it, the ingredients are still used up in your inventory. However, you will have a pre-made fire, and this is a really good trick to do so that you have a fire at the ready in case you need it. So this was unlucky. I'm in deep water. I definitely do not want to be in deep water right now. Let's try and get as many of these waves as I can. Okay, here's more shallow water, so you can tell on the map the line of the shallow water. So, okay, and then here's a line for more shallow water. So if you look at the angles, since this angle is perfectly perpendicular to the way I'm going, I'm following this shoreline. and then I will hit land. And you can see there's a curve right on the side here, so I'm going to go to the left a little bit. And that'll be my strategy to try and find land. So I'm going to take a pause. This coconut will give me health, and then these butterflies will give me health also. And I'm going to keep sailing. And I have found land, so I have to sail in between. I'm going to want this coconut tree, so I'm going to chop, just hold spacebar, and all you have to do is use your torch once to reset the timer of Charlie. If you, what I mean by reset the timer of Charlie is all you have to do is hit light once, or get light on yourself. So let's light this up and see. Oh, this could light a little bit more than I wanted to, but at least I'll be able to chop right now during the night. So I want as many vines as possible. And let's see. I'm trying to think about how many vines I need. There's a touchstone there. Also going to want to kill the butterfly. So as you can see, my sanity is dropping like crazy because I'm poisoned. One of the things I want is gold, and I do not see gold on this island, so we're going to keep on moving and head to the next island. Oh, there could be gold over here, actually. And I still want this butterfly. And let's get one more tree. Gotta be keeping an eye on my health, of course. Eating these butterflies. Got a couple flowers for sanity. Okay, looks like I found... Okay, so there's a mandrake there. So, mandrakes, if you eat them raw, they will fill up a huge chunk of health. For WES, since he only has 113 health, that would pretty much fill him up all the way. However, I don't... Usually, when I play, I would make the mandrakes into hand flutes using the magic tab. So I'm going to play normal. I'm not going to eat the mandrakes. I'm going to pass them up, even though it's pretty much full health. I'm also not going to touch the touchstone. I'm just going to have no advantages right now. So I have found some gold, but that doesn't help me because I need a gold rock. And I would have liked those berries because the berries do give you health. But we're gonna keep on moving now. I just need to get to the next island at this point. Get these butterflies. As many butterflies as I can. And then I'm gonna eat the flowers. So this was not a good island. Although the mandrakes, of course, would be a big help right now. Oh no, he's stealing my butterfly. So let's go straight back to our boat. Not a great start, but I'm still not worried because I did get butterflies from this island. I did get sanity as well. So let's keep moving. So I found an island there. And based on this pattern, I don't know which way to go. But I will head north. Or north. Whatever this direction is. I would love to touch that touchstone, but we're not even gonna use that. This is hardcore mode. We just want no advantages right now. course, food is never a problem in Shipwrecked, as if you've played, you will know that it's really everything, all the other dangers in this game that will be an issue for you. I think it's going to be effective. Or actually, I don't know if I should be even picking up seaweed because it only heals me 3 health, and I believe poison damages me for 3 health every time. 43. And then 41. Okay, so 2 health. So I guess it's okay. Found a captain's hat, so this will increase the health of my boat. Might as well. And still no gold, but I do want this flint because I lost my machete. Okay. Let's take this. Let's get another machete here. And we're going to eat these petals for health. So that's a little bit better. And more butterflies. Very nice. And unfortunately there's nothing else on this island that I would want. I could get this coconut. So let's grab the coconut. I am going to want okay, yeah, let's try and find another island real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna need more logs. These butterflies I could have grabbed. Too late. So 39 health. I'm still doing okay. I'm not worried. Not worried yet. I would like to find one more island before nighttime. So I'm hoping this water remains shallow, and it looks like it is, which is a good sign. Okay, and looks like I did find another island. So if you sail a little ways and it's still shallow water, you know you're on the right track, because the shallow water, if there's not an island, it'll end pretty close to the island. So as I was going this direction, I knew I was going in the right direction. So my sanity is fine. Yeah, this looks like an island that could potentially have a gold rock on it, because there's a... Well, actually the sand is right there, so maybe not. I'll take out my machete. Machete seems like it works pretty well as a weapon. Let's explore this island. Inventory space. I'm actually, if you're wondering, I'm saving my palm leaves for sale. Okay, so here's gold, so this is a good sign. So let's go ahead, use this gold for a science machine. And then we're going to build a fire here. And I'm going to cook this food that's going to give me some more health back. I need butterflies. I need this coconut for health. I can eat the seaweed. I can make cooked seaweed for health too. So I just want as much health as possible right now. It's perfect that it's nighttime right now. So what I need is logs. So let's chop. We'll work during the night. And getting hit by a snake would be very bad news right now, because again, every bit of health is going to be important to me right now. And I got unlucky with another snake. Okay, really need it to be daytime. Just gonna chop during the night. That scared me a little bit. Okay, perfect. Another butterfly. Okay, so I'm not concerned yet. Now it's not the time to panic quite yet. Let's see what a cooked egg gives me. Just that didn't help me actually. Oh, it juked me. This butterfly jukes. Okay. So let me see. I need a sail, and I need one more vine. So are there any vines on this island? Yes, there are. Gonna drop these for now. And of course, I'm not gonna let the butterflies get away right now. And then I'm gonna need, let's see how many logs. One. So I'm gonna make a boat, and I've got a boat and a sail now. So this will be good for exploring. Okay. So now what I want to find is coral and a swamp. So coral you can usually find at the edge of the shallow waters. I usually find coral. Coral is usually not the problem though, so the swamp is going to be the hard part to find. So again, normally at this point I would basically have no panic at all, because I would go and kill stingrays, which the stingrays again only spawn on day 5. So I've really gimped myself by... Oh, and here's the edge of the map. I'm not too happy about that. It looks like there's another island here, actually. But the stingrays have a high drop percent. Tall birds are not my friends right now. The venom gland is what I need, so normally I would really love to find stingrays, and that would be my strategy, but unfortunately it is not day 5 yet. Alright, so I just want one more gold piece, and now I want to find a swamp. In case I need to build another science machine somewhere, I wanted that gold piece. And I'm thinking I might have wanted to spend this day catching more butterflies. Unfortunately, I did not really think about that. There's another island here, so again, what I want to find is a swamp. I guess these things might come in handy. Oh, slot machine. Wait, no, that wasn't a slot machine, that was the X. I'm not too concerned about that right now. So butterflies are going to just keep boosting my health. And I need to go find another island. I really need to find a swamp. Okay, it looks like there's more shallow water here. So there should be an island here, actually. We're just going to island hop till we find a swamp. And if it's not a swamp, then we'll find butterflies. And so the butterflies are going to basically keep us alive. Unless it's an island with a beach only, which gives us no benefits at all. I could cook limpets for a little bit of health, but I'm not even sure it's cost effective because time is of the essence right now. It does not help me. Coconuts. Coconuts, is it worth it? This will give me coconuts plus 2 logs. And the logs I can use for a fire just in case I need it. There's the shark, tiger shark, and he does appear on the map once you explore it, but tiger shark will not help me now either. Okay, another rock biome. So at this point I've discovered, from my home island I've discovered 5 islands, and none of them were swamps, but that's okay because swamps are a little bit more rare. I wasn't expecting to find a swamp just yet. This is a big island, but it looks like it's a magma only. Is there possibly a swamp attached to the end of this? Wishful thinking. It's not even a jungle. Oh, okay, a jungle, so at least... Oh, actually it's nighttime, I was gonna say. Oh, there's a doi. He's not gonna help me now. So... another island, but I might want to spend tomorrow collecting butterflies from this island. I do want to check the backside of this island just to be sure that there's no swamp over here. It does appear to be just jungle. So I think since I've been kind of unlucky that I'm gonna need another day to collect butterflies. And this is where things start to get a little bit hairy. Don't even need health right now. I mean, hunger right now. Hunger is not going to be a problem. Go ahead and pre-make that to give me some more inventory slots. I do want 2 more logs. Oh, that tree grew just in time. So, I'm going to eat these butterflies. I'm going to cook this seaweed for more health. And tomorrow, I've got no choice but to collect more butterflies. Can't afford to be hit by a snake, of course. Okay. So I'm going to pack up some more coconuts. So more health again. It's cooked coconut, cooked seaweed. Just want all the health I can get. Unfortunately, eggs don't do me any good right now. So I've got a pre-made fire, I've got a pre-made science machine. So again, this essentially is for inventory management. So as you can tell, my inventory is looking fantastic. I've got all this space. And that's because I've pre-built a lot of... I always pre-built what I'll need in the future. But of course we'll need another science machine because I'll need a shovel to dig up. When I do eventually hopefully find a swamp, I'll need a shovel. So now it seems like my health is going down really quick. If you hear a hissing sound, which I'm hearing a hissing sound, I don't know if you guys are picking that up or not, but the hissing sound is Krampus. So I think a butterfly is 1 naughtiness point. So I have to kill 50 butterflies to spawn Krampus. So even though you can hear him, you don't need to worry about him because your naughtiness does go down over time. So you would have to kill There's probably 70 butterflies before you actually spawn Krampus. So don't worry about that. But if you're wondering what that hissing sound is, that is indeed Krampus, the anti-Santa. Krampus is the least of my worries right now. So again, I'm gonna be looking for butterflies. If you're also wondering why I turned the camera, it's because you can see further ahead in the corners of your screen. So there's a butterfly down there too. Perfect. Alright, so I'm thinking I need to just go ahead and remove. Let's get the rest of these flowers for more health, and then we're gonna keep moving. Come on, but I get this guy. And my health is going down very fast right now. Okay, give me that health. Okay, so if we look at our map, the edge of the world is over here. So the rest of the islands are going to be north, or what appears north in my, not really north, but. So let's keep moving. And this is troublesome. But, okay, another island. And, okay, so we found the swamp. So, good news. We have not found coral yet. So, let me... let's go ahead and... what should I do? I should come back here for... coral. Okay, so let's kill some more butterflies. This is bad. I need to get away from these guys, because these guys will actually, since I'm WES, they will wreck WES. But the good news is I found a swamp. I'm trying to think of what the most efficient course of action is to go from here. I think what I'll do is just go ahead and dig up these. So I need my shovel. And we'll just try and get the gland right now. Okay, so we got the gland. Let's focus on butterflies for the rest of the day, and then we'll go and find coral. Please, butterflies, where are you? Okay, there's one over there. I do not want to pick up that evil flower by accident. Okay. So I'm gonna eat. And I'm gonna need these flowers. Let's go ahead and eat some butterflies. Okay, it's gonna be nighttime, so now surprisingly haven't found coral yet. So let's get to our boat. Eat these flowers. Poison is killing me right now. It wasn't a good joke. I was laughing at, I don't know what I was laughing at. So, coral is usually easier to find than... Okay, here's coral. So there. I was gonna say, we've spent a lot of time. I mean, we've explored a lot of area. Usually I find coral a little bit quicker. Let's eat some butterflies. So yeah, never... And so now I have all the ingredients already. So it's looking like... I don't want to say yet, but it's looking like the challenge has been successfully accomplished. That was terrible. It looks like the challenge was a success. I've got plenty of butterflies, so never was I worried this run. Survival, anti-venom, and we have full stats. The reason my sanity is going down faster than usual is because I'm WES, and WES loses sanity faster than all the other characters, so again he's got the lowest starting health at 113 of any other character, and I was poisoned. I poisoned myself on day one immediately as soon as I woke up in the world, so this was basically a successful run, yeah, I was a little bit unlucky because it took me a little while to find coral and a swamp, so I was a little bit worried, but you know, you can always find a jungle where you can get more butterflies and flowers. I even made it a little bit more difficult on myself because there were 2 mandrakes that I could have used to eat and get full health at any point, and I also didn't touch the touchstone, which of course if I died and revived at the touchstone I would no longer be poisoned. All in all, at this point in the game I would basically be able to survive forever because well, it's not a hard game for me. I know it's a difficult game for most people, but this is actually how I would play even if I wasn't poisoned. This is how I play the game. I think I had the rowboat and sail at day 3, which is what I normally have. So if you're looking for early game tips, this is a great way to play, even if you're not poisoned. But anyways, a successful poison challenge. I hope this video proves that poison is not such a big deal. Of course, it would be a lot easier if I had a different character, but WES is always a challenge. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.